What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the boxing clinic on the video grind today. 3 videos we kicking out today. As far as I know it, I did the Canelo Chavez Jr. prediction yesterday. Got a couple videos already. One dropped today, as a matter of fact. Look out for that one. As far as it's the Canelo refusing to take the Cinco de Mayo WBC belt. Check that out. Just dropped that, and I got one dropping later on Lucas Matisse, the return of the machine. So against Emmanuel Taylor this Saturday on the Canelo Chavez Jr. undercard. But talk about the Canelo versus Chavez Jr. HBO Max Kellerman Face-Off. This shit was so epic, dog. Like literally, these guys literally dislike and hate each other. And to a certain extent, both guys have valid points. The Canelo, basically, Chavez Jr. was trying to throw the Triple G trump card and try to shove it down Canelo's throat. And as far as him facing smaller fighters, throwing it down his throat. Like I said in the other video when he talked about defending the WBC Chavez Jr. against Canelo, saying that they mandated him versus smaller guys at catchweights to get his WBC junior middleweight belt versus Matthew Macklin. They sanctioned the Josito Lopez fight. They sanctioned the Amir Khan fight. And Chavez Jr. echoed the Amir Khan fight just as much as he used the Triple G trump card. But Canelo said that no matter what the guy weighed, I faced the best. I faced the best. Chavez Jr. said, yeah, the best you was fighting was smaller guys like Floyd Mayweather. And he said, I gave in. He said, just as much as me fighting smaller fighters, I still got to make the weight. And I've been fighting bigger fighters that hydrated higher than me. I don't know who those guys are. And he said, I face the best no matter what's the circumstance. And Chavez Jr. kept throwing the fact that the weight that Canelo fighting, that super Canelo weight, fighting at 164 and a half. He said he's always being a diva and stuff. Well, actually, Max Kellerman brought that part up by Virgil Hunter, saying that now that Canelo's the A card after fighting Floyd and getting that notoriety, beating Cotto, that he can tip the tables in either way he wants to. And Virgil Hunter was saying that he's really getting a huge advantage in Canelo's favor with the weight thing and his divish demands and his major demands on fighter, just like he tried to get Triple G to come down to 154.5 and a half. But Canelo said he wasn't trying to hear it. And Canelo, if he could speak some English, I think he'd be a widely bigger popular fighter in the United States because he has a fucking mouthpiece on him. Even if they weren't translating it right this time, because translators are notorious, especially in boxing, for not really translating right. But Canelo had a fucking mouthpiece on him. He was really putting Chavez Jr. in his fucking place, and I liked it, man. I really starting to like Canelo, man. Basically it just kept going back and forth about different things. And Canelo said he felt that Chavez Jr. Was disrespecting the sport because he opened up, asking how has each one, represented Mexico, saying Chavez Jr. was the first one to be touted as the next big star in Mexico. And he said, Canelo said that, he was on his way, but he never represented Mexico. He did a disservice to Mexico, and he shamed Mexico, basically is what he's saying, in the way that he handled himself. He doesn't respect him as an athlete. And rightfully so. Chavez Jr. disrespected the game so many times, missing weight, being complacent with after knocking Sergio Martinez down and taking his prime one night and still losing, and really thinking he could just come in half-assed in each fight, smoking weed, eating cereal, and pink tidy whities, and Canelo ain't feeling them. And he said that Chavez Jr. said Canelo's doing a good job, but he's always fighting smaller fighters. And Chavez Jr. did say I fought the number 1 middleweight at the time, 2, 3, and 4. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we never accused Chavez Jr. for ducking, but Chavez Jr. did make it a case to say it is a business, and he understands that it's a business. But he's speaking for the fans and saying they want to see you fight Triple G and fight guys your own size. And Canelo said, as great as your father was, because Chavez Jr. Made the comparison, like, people want to see me, my father defend the title, fight the best. He said your father still was criticized. to this day about what he did in the sport of boxing. And Canelo was absolutely right. No matter if Canelo went out there and fought Triple G, Floyd Mayweather, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, all down the pipe, Sergey Kovalev, and knocked them all out, it will be always somebody talking some shit, being negative. No matter what you do, it's no matter how right you are, how wrong you are, how in between you are, it's always somebody from a different angle that has a twist on it to make it negative, to make it about some bullshit. So no matter how great Canelo could have been and did the right things and been perfect down the line, it's still people that's going to cry and still hate on him. So why not do it the way you want to do? And Chavez Jr. mentioned that I understand it's a business. You want to make your money and get your money, your bankroll right. But boxing fans want to see you, do the thing, fight the Triple G's of the world and the upper echelon fighters of the world. And Canelo said, I fought the best. I have, basically, I have nothing to prove. I fought the best, and I'm gonna continue to do it my way and make the most money. And that's the name of the sport. Make the most money, get out with your health, and move on. You don't want to be punch drunk and doing that other stuff. And I got to side with Canelo. He really dogged Chavez Jr. out. He called him out, said, "I thought you said you was gonna knock me out in 8." He just sat there and said it's gonna be a good fight. And Canelo was dogging him out basically that way. And he said, "I did my career the way I wanted to do." And basically that's Canelo's right. No matter what they say, you could do superhuman shit and people still gonna be negative on him. People still gonna like him. You can't please everybody. And like I said, I was shocked at Canelo's mouthpiece, and he was dogging Chavez Jr. out and dragging him through the mud. And Chavez Jr. was seeming all tentative, like a little bitch, like, and Canelo was being a straight shooter. So it was an excellent HBO Face-Off. I think this was the best one that I've seen. Just off a knee-jerk reaction. Look out for the fight on Saturday. I'm not ordering, like I told in my video I'm gonna drop later. I'm not ordering it over the racist Golden Boy emails and off the Eric Hunter claims and off other boxers' claims. I'm not putting money in Golden Boy's pocket at all. Like I said, I like Canelo, I like Junior, but I can't support that. We gone. Not telling you not to buy it, but it's on your own. Whatever you want to do, we gone.